Good Wednesday morning, everybody. This is Grace, and oh my goodness, I have done 4 clips, and one of my dogs, Marmaduke, the big one, has been all over the place, making all kinds of noises and doing all kinds of things and distracting me like you would not believe. Oh, so I canned those, starting all over again. I finally got him in that room across there where the doors are. Yeah, and he's in there, and he's not coming out, not for a while. And he's fine in that room. That's where he likes to be, but he was all over the place this morning. So the other one, he does it every once in a while. That's Grumbling Gus, the other one that sits next to me. Anyway, what I was doing a video on, well, let me start off with this, is those of us who have been around a while, we know that some people do YouTube videos and they just put it up for their family, and some of them know how to do I don't remember what it's called, what is it? We send notifications to people that you have a video up, but not everybody can see it. I did that once, and it was so messy, and that was like a year and a half, or maybe even 2 years ago on my other channel. I didn't like it. I tried it. I also did the monetization thing earlier this year for both of these channels to see, because I wanted to use the thing where you schedule your videos out, like you do a video right now, you put it up, and it doesn't publish until whatever time you set it for, whatever date and whatever time. And I think it does it every 30 minutes. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one either. I don't know if it's changed. But some people, that's what they do. They just do it for certain people they like, or certain people. Now, the reason it's on my mind is because I said yesterday that I probably would do a video or two, which I won't do two, that I would put on private later on. And I do that every once in a while in my videos anyway, but not that quick. And it made me think, that's kind of what I want to do right now, because some of the things that I want to talk about are just more YouTube related, or YouTube community related, or just other things, that I don't really care if the whole world sees. It's not something that somebody would come to this channel. This channel is mainly about narcissism or toxic people, that kind of thing. And the videos are just really not about things like that. So I'll probably do that. I've done it before, so I'm doing it again. But yeah, I started off my video, and it was so mixed up because the dogs were so distracting, especially Marmaduke. Okay, now what I had originally started that video, the video clips off about, was about respect. Now, respect was something that one of the first videos that I did that was off topic from what I was doing back then, which was all that I knew on the other channel. Was the only community I saw back then was mainly people doing shopping videos that I could do, because I wasn't into the makeup and stuff, and I wasn't too into the antiques and reselling. I watched a lot of those videos, but I didn't relate to them that well. Anyway, it was about respect, and it was kind of off topic, very off topic. And how people put out there that respect is earned, I do not like that at all. Respect should be given, and if they do something, if the person does something to take away from it, you take away from that much. You don't take all of it. You don't suddenly say, I'm going to start disrespecting this person. But the biggest thing that I was focusing on is that respect is given from the start. Okay, and this of telling people no, especially young people, that it's respect that has to be earned. No. That's awful. To me, it's the worst. This is just my opinion. That's the worst thing in the world to tell people, because a lot of people, or some people at least, think that means I can disrespect them. I don't have to have any respect for anybody else but me. And what does that mean? And when it comes down to it, in my mind, a big chunk of it, of this whole narcissistic behavior, is that people don't have respect for other people. It's all about them. They don't have respect for the others. The other or the others. I mean, really seriously think about that one. Okay, but my life runs in things. I've mentioned this before, and I do have a reason for this to have come up again, for me to think about people not giving people respect. And it's somebody that really doesn't know me, but it's not just me either. And I could go into detail, lengthy detail. It's not just me, definitely not me. But it's when it was all about when somebody wants to classify people by what they think. What they think, that's what's important. What they think is a way to classify people, a way to um, put people on different levels, like a hierarchy. Well, it is a hierarchy. And they're absolutely wrong. They are wrong about this, not by being judgmental myself, but by just seeing people on a hierarchy, like some people are higher on the totem pole than other people, when no, we're all human. The biggest thing for self-esteem is to realize we're all human. We all have our strengths. We all have our weaknesses. I'm not above anybody, but anybody. I'm not below anybody. That we all are human. We have exceptions to that rule. Every rule has an exception. That doesn't, except for if you live, you die. Or like my dad used to say, you live, you pay taxes, and you die. I think that was a thing back then. But anyway, and I remember challenging him, saying, if I died now, I wouldn't have paid taxes since somebody did it for you. So, but anyway, the whole thing, when somebody wants to, and the bad thing is they want to put some people on the bottom of this totem pole, and that people that they're doing it to are the ones they need. Okay? And they're trying to use the sense of hierarchy and a force, and that force is causing their own downfall. Now, what does it sound like? Seriously, it does sound like it, doesn't it? Yeah, because it could be it. Yeah. Okay, and one more little bit about this. One of the things that I have seen, I'm 53 years old, I've seen this happen with this kind of thing more than once. What it winds up leading to is that person who's doing that, they wind up blaming the victim. Okay, it does go that direction, and it's pathetic, as we all know, when you start blaming the victim for what you're doing wrong yourself. And I'm curious to see, I'm not really too curious to see how this is going to wind up, because, end up, because it always does the same. It's like the people do not learn from their history. And like I said, it's just not me. I don't even have to worry about it. I can say, forget that. I'm not dealing with that. And I can walk away. And that person doesn't even matter to me, really, in the scheme of things, doesn't. Um, so I don't have to be affected by it at all. But seeing it again, the curiosity in me, which sometimes is not a good thing, but this, I want to see how this rolls. I do, because I have seen in the past, and that person winds up being out, because they can't learn. They cannot learn. You can't do that to people. Okay, and you can't. You can't go around disrespecting people and expect to excel. You can't be forceful to people and expect to excel. I'll get it right in a minute. But some people, they do believe it. They believe in it, and they might last a while doing it, but eventually it just implodes. So anyway, that's my thought for today. And like I said, I probably am going to put up some videos, and just for the people that I know usually watch my channel, not just for one purpose, and then take them down maybe 24 hours later, whenever I get around to it. And I do know that on my channel, I do this usually when I see things going, getting all mixed up on YouTube, and that's going to happen on any kind of service, and I know that. And right now is another time, and it's been since at least the 3rd, and there was some before that, the 3rd of this month, and some before that problems. I've seen it with other people's channels that started around the same time I did, and I think we all go through it, those of us who are still around. We have problems with our view counts, with our comments, comments going to likely spam or just going invisible. I have people making comments. I don't see their comments. It's not in likely spam. It's not in where it should be. So anyway, I'm just going to make videos. That's one of the reasons I cut the comments off. Why, people are leaving me comments, I couldn't see them. So, Anyway, I'm probably going to do a few videos, wherever, and put them up, and then just take them off. Like I said, I'll talk to y'all later.